Hello there, welcome back to another video. I'm happy that Operation Resurgence finally came out. Operation Resurgence, yes, it did come out. I checked the message in development this morning, and I immediately got on, and I played, and this is not my recording from this morning, I played before, but yeah, I did want to talk about the update and what it's sort of about, and I really do like the update. I love it. There are some downsides, but I do love the overall update. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I have gone over, like, by myself, I've gone over the overall weaponsmith thing. Basically you can, like, sort of, like, search what kind of gun you want. Either you can search the gun type, or you can view them all, or you can search them by the manufacturer. And it's actually really cool, and there are some new weapon attachments and weapon sights, and you'll see one on my AK-103. The update itself is really cool. There was a dilemma about things not saving, but everything was refunded. However, the devs are still trying to fix the Halloween items transfer. They're fixing that. But yeah, let's just get straight into open world. Now, as I said, I have gone through the weaponsmith aspect of things, and it's good. Like the new attachments and everything, it's good, and I love it. It's just overall, genuinely, I love it. And yeah, it can get a little bit messy and confusing at times, but trust me, you will get used to it. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to it, especially when the Halloween items are back, because I love the gas mask. It is my favorite gas mask. It is the only gas mask that I love, because the other one I don't like the other gas mask. I love that one, shiny. But yeah, let's just get straight into the update. I'm just gonna quickly check my loadout. Well, I don't really have any loadouts. I only have my Canadian one, my normal Canadian one, because the other loadouts didn't save, but that's fine, I'll fix them up later. But yeah, let's just deploy. Now, I have no idea what's going on at spawn. It's weird. I'm not gonna talk about it, because, you know what, I have no idea what's going on, and it's just weird. I don't know. But, yeah, let's actually... Okay, I just went spastic there. Anyways. Yeah, let's get into this. So, yeah, so there's the gun, there's the new sight I was talking, one of the new sights that I was talking about, the reflex sight, is, in the game, and I put it on my AK-103. And there's new movement as well, as you saw, you just saw me running, and there's new movement aspects as well. There's a new running animation, there's a new, like, walking animation, sort of, I think. And there's like a new animation where you run with your gun a different way, and I like it. And you no longer have to press F and click, you can just press F to carry things or interact with things or whatever. And overall, FOB has changed a lot. Yeah, FOB has completely been revamped. It is not the same anymore. Apart from command center, apart from like the front portion of that, everything else has been changed. And the airfield, actually, the airfield hasn't been changed. And yes, A10s are back. Some people are confused on where they are. They are directly behind the command center, the new hangars. That's where they are, not the old hangars. They are in the new hangars. Yeah, and yeah, so this I'm broke, so this I can only afford the Jeep, but the Jeep itself looks absolutely amazing. It looks really good, and I like it. Like the desert camo on the Jeep, I like it. And there's a option with the Jeep, where customization with the Jeep, where you can add the turret as well to the back. So that's really cool too, and that's one of the desert Humvees that we just drove past. The helipad is behind us. Everything's been changed, and I love the way FOB is looking. But yeah, and the front portion too, it looks like a real military base. I love it. The realism aspect has really been brought out in this update. I love it, and the revamp of the map is amazing. The terrain, the mountainy terrain, I just love it. And on my other account, I did test out flying, and the flying mechanics are amazing. The Black Hawk, like, it's not like you go forward and then side to side, sort of. It's not like your thing. It does face forward, it does face downward, sort of, if you know what I mean. When you're going forward, the helicopter sort of faces downward, but the flying mechanics they've changed. Like when you turn, the whole helicopter turns on its side to turn, and it's much more realistic. But yeah, there's a river there. The revamped map, the terrain, everything is stunning. I love it. So we're gonna go to Ronograd, and I have been to Ronograd, and the city is amazing, and the tunnel to Ronograd, which you will see in a second, is like a proper tunnel, like a proper concrete tunnel. And the city itself, I feel like the city has like grown larger. I feel like the city is bigger than it used to be, or maybe that's just because of all the buildings or something. There is no longer a convoy attack. I actually don't know if Ronograd gets attacked anymore, but there is no convoy attack from what I've seen. Yeah, it's clear. It just looks like a city. Normal. There's cars and stuff everywhere. There's like cars, and that's a crashed A10 there. Police cars. It looks good. I like it. Actually, like this. It looks like a proper city. Like, yeah, it's good. The embassy is still there, like the US embassy, where you can kind of like resupply. It's still there, but there's only meds there. There's no more ammo and grenades and stuff, and you can't go back to the menu. There's only meds there. And the interior design of the vehicles, it's amazing. Like, it's good. The interior design, I love it. Like, the dashboard on that was good. And then, yeah, overall the map design is good. Oh, that's a POD flag. That is definitely or an enemy flag, not POD. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, is that, this might be an enemy, this is an enemy base, that is an enemy on that turret. So, okay, so I guess Gronograd, I guess it doesn't have convoy attacks anymore, I guess it's just that embassy, so I'm gonna try raid it. I'll try. Yeah, but overall, it looks good. Now, I'm just gonna try raid this place first. Let's see if we can get in here somehow. The revamp of the map, I love it. The vehicle customization aspect, I love it. The weaponsmith, I love it. The main aspect of the game, I love it, and there's enhanced AI, which you will see in a second. The advanced enhanced AI, it's good. But the one or two downsides. One of the downsides is the bugs, but the bugs you can't really do anything about. I mean, you can, but the devs are working on it. You just gotta wait. The real downside, that I think is the main thing, is the cost of everything. It's like 3,000 to 6,000 to like buy a Jeep, I think, and then with attachments, like with the customizations, it's an extra like 4 or 5k. I'm pretty sure it actually rounds up to 15k, which is a lot, which is actually a lot. Like with max everything, with like minimum armor and stuff. Yes, there is armor and stuff now. Like with minimum customizations, it's not as much, but it can get expensive. That's the one thing I don't really like about the game, the cost. And I feel like it should still follow that overall star system. You level up, you get a star, you get this vehicle. I feel like the customizations is what you should be paying for, not the actual base vehicle itself. The customizations, if you pay for them, that makes sense, but it should be like a one-time purchase thing. You purchase it, you get to keep it for that vehicle, not for every vehicle, for that vehicle in particular. You get to keep that customization, so you don't have to pay every single time. And the collection fee, the repairment of your vehicle, I think that is actually pretty good. But collection fee, I don't even know what that is, and I honestly think that the collection fee is stupid, but yeah, that's the overall downside, I think, to this, what this update is. But the vehicles, the entering the vehicles, the exiting the vehicles in general are amazing. So I'm going to try out this turret. You just jump in. And you can actually aim down the sights of the MGs. Now you can aim down the sights of the machine guns. And the gun sounds, I actually didn't mention this before, but the gun sounds amazing. Like the MG and even the AK-103, the gun sounds just, like, amazing. I like it. But yeah, that's kind of the overall gist of Operation Resurgence, and there is going to be more updates to come to this operation. This is not the end, this is just the beginning, and there is going to be a lot more to come, and I'm really hyped for that, because this update is something that we've all been waiting for. And sure, there is some things that can be improved and fixed, but the devs are working hard to present to us a good operation after Operation Viper, after it's been a year. But yeah, that's kind of the overall gist of the update, and I really like it. And this was running in the background, and I didn't really mention it, but the interior design of the Humvee looks amazing too, as you just saw. That's the POD Humvee though, not our own. You can steal enemy vehicles, I'm assuming. You can steal enemy vehicles, which is cool. And this wasn't shown in the video, but grenades and stuff, especially the normal M18 grenade, or M18 smoke, my bad. M67 grenade is made it's like an actual explosion now, like puffs a cloud of smoke while that fire sort of, it's a real nice grenade texture. But yeah, those are the small features, and then the main features as well to this event, or operation. But yeah, I really do love Operation Resurgence, and that's kind of the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave your thoughts on how you think the operation is and what you expected, because I expect a little more, and the costs, they will be decreased. According to now, they will be decreased tomorrow, and some things will be brought out tomorrow, and some things will be brought out in January. But I'm really hyped for how this operation is going to turn out. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and that's all I have for today. Goodbye.